Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? It is Saturday morning, about 8:45. I'm out in the shop. Glasses are really dark. My son cut the grass for me yesterday, and normally I go out and blow all of the loose grass away. Well, I was working from home yesterday, ended up working a little late. As soon as I got done working, he was already done. The mower was put away. So I immediately came out to the shop to unwind, not thinking that I left grass all over the sidewalk. So I got up this morning to go mail a letter, and there was grass everywhere, so I was kind of embarrassed. My neighbors, they're not going to say anything about it, but in the neighborhood generally people clean that stuff up. So I went out real quick this morning, got the leaf blower, cleaned everything up. It's good to go. I am back in the shop. I want to say thank you. My Patreons have been amazing. I had more blank sales from Patreon last night, so the number of chaos blanks that I have has gone down even more. But I don't want you guys to stress out. I know there are a lot of people who said, hey, I'd like to get one or two of those blanks. I don't want you to stress about it, because here's what's going to happen. I'll put the rest of them for sale, and if you don't happen to get one this time around, I am going to turn around and immediately start making another batch, because I want to make sure everybody that wants one gets one. So don't worry about that. And I have another blank that has been cooking up here. I've been doing some scratching on some paper. I hope I can make it work. I haven't quite figured out all the angles yet, but I'm trying to keep it simple. I don't, like the chaos blanks are simple. You don't have to do all this precise measuring. I don't want all the precise measuring and stuff. I want to be able to cut, glue, and build a nice looking blank. So I'm going to work on that when I get a chance. But today, while we're in the shop, I got a couple of chaos blanks that I pulled out at the very beginning. And I pulled out two just in case I mess one up. So if I don't mess one up, there may be a second one available. But the gentleman who sent me the camera lens, I owe him a modified slimline chaos pin. And that's what I'm going to work on today. There's going to be a video. I will record it. So we're going to start our day by getting that drilled, tubed, and glued up. And then while it's drying, I'm going to switch over to the watch parts blank. And we're going to film that one. So we're going to get the watch part blank going as well today. There were a couple of other video ideas that I wanted to work on today, and they slipped my mind. I've got them written down in my little book, but really I want to put a lot of focus on the watch part. I want to be careful with that one, and I want to be really careful with the modified because they're delicate and difficult to turn. But those are my focus today, and we will... I have to be honest, I was going to refilm the blanks yesterday to get a video out. I didn't get to. I got tied up with the desk pin I was making, and that took all of my time. Today, I'm hoping to, just shoot a little footage of what I've got left here, get those out, and rest assured, I will make another batch. So if you don't get one, hang on, there'll be another batch. I know there's other stuff I wanted to do, and it slipped my mind. I need to, at some point when I make a trip in the house, I'll grab my little notepad and I'll bring it out and be able to read and catch up on what I want to do. So let's get these chaos blanks. Let's get over to the drill press and let's start drilling them out. I've been making pretty decent progress this morning. I have got my blank drilled, and I've got the tube glued inside of it, and used epoxy, so it's going to have to dry for a while before I can turn it. But it's going to turn. I think it's going to turn into a really nice pin. I just need to be super careful turning it to make sure I don't, go crazy and tear it up or something. But on this blank, you'll notice how off that side is, and how that side is. That's a little bit off too. It's not down the center. You've got to take into account the different thicknesses of your wood, and also, those blanks aren't perfectly square. They got little pieces jutting out everywhere, so you got to kind of align them with the blade when you go to drill them. So they're a little tough to do, but if you take your time, they're no problem at all. All right, I'm going to move on and get ready to start turning that watch part blank. Well, guys, I finally did it. I completed the watch part pin blank. I turned it. I got it finished up. I got it pressed into a silver, antique silver Junior Joshua. It is over here on the table, and it looks amazing. Let me flip around and show it to you. Check it out. Is that not beautiful? Uses a Dacom nib. I'm super excited about putting a little ink in this thing and seeing how it writes. The pen actually has a converter in it, but you can use converters or cartridges, and it's absolutely beautiful. Ernie, if you happen to watch my update video, thank you so much for the blank. I love it. And I purchased the kit from the Classic Nib, and really happy with how that one turned out. It has been a great morning, guys. I'm just checking out these blanks over here. They're not tacky anymore. I'm debating on whether I can turn them today or whether I should wait and let that epoxy dry overnight. And I think I'm going to wait a little longer, and I'm going to see what other kind of trouble I can get into in the shop. I mean, I have some other ideas for things I want to work on, and let me see what I do. Let me see what comes to mind and what I decide to put on my plate. Well, I just finished shooting a video on turn between centers. It's nothing earth-shattering. It's just I get a lot of questions from people, about turn between center. So I took 4 of those questions, and I answered them in a quick video. And then at the end of the video, I said, hey, if you have other questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer them. But look for that one soon. I'm trying to record a number of videos today and get some footage so that I can put it on my laptop. And as I have time, I'll put the footage together and be able to deliver some content to you. So, man, it's been a fun day. I need to stop and take a look at my book and see what's next. It's been a good day out in the shop today. I have been working on a lot of different things. I got a pin on the lathe right now. You might hear the lathe spinning. It's on its medium CA regiment. After that, I'll micro mesh it and put some wax on it, set it aside, because I got another pin I need to turn, and I'm gonna get them both to the same point. Excuse me. Once they're to the same point, then I'll break out the buffing wheels, buff them both up and assemble them. So just kind of speeds things along. I don't have to drag new tools out. I keep using the same tools that are available and just moving forward. So I've actually made about 3 videos today. Well, when this one's done, about 3 videos today. So I'm actually pretty darn excited about that. So hey, stay posted. It'll be a while before I get them all posted because I've got to build them. You got to do all the video editing, and that takes longer than it does to make the video in the shop. To give you kind of an idea, if I turn a pin, I can turn a pin from start to finish in a little under an hour. So let's just round to an hour. When I record, I have to stop and think through things, and of course you'll say something, you'll make a mistake, you'll repeat it. It probably takes 2 hours to make that video. Then whenever I go in to edit that video, I've got 2 hours of footage, let's say an hour and a half of footage, because you stop, start. I got an hour and a half of footage I have to go through to do the first cut. And then after I do the first cut and eliminate all the duplicates and the goof ups and stuff, then I got to go back through it a second time. It may go from an hour and a half down to, I don't know, say 22 minutes, 23 minutes. Then I got to go edit it again to get it down to 12 or 15 minutes. So it probably takes, to make an ink pen, I would say, and to do a video, I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 to 4.5 hours from start to finish to be able to give you guys a pen video. So, and that's on a simple pen video. Some of the things I do get a lot more complicated and take a lot more time, not only from the turning aspect, but from the filming aspect. Like I've got a video in the house right now on my laptop. I have 2 hours and 9 minutes of footage. So I just uploaded it into my editor the other day, and last night actually, and I've got to go through and edit it. 2 hours and 9 minutes. That's a lot of darn footage to go through. So just want to give you guys an idea of what's up. I need to let you go. I've got a live tonight for my Patreons, a live Q&A from 6 to 7. At 7 o'clock, depending on how I feel, I may get back over here and work some more on these pins. Otherwise, I'll probably finish them up tomorrow. I'll let you guys know either way. We'll talk to you in a bit. Hey everybody, it's been a great day in the shop. I'm so happy that I got that watch part pin done. I got this pin back here going, the Chaos pin. It's been a great day. Shot a couple of other small videos. I'm wore out. I'm gonna go in and put this video together for you and get all the footage off this phone and get it all sorted out, because I gotta go through and make sure I get everything into the right folders. And we'll start editing some video tonight. I won't have anything ready soon, but I did drop one today for you guys, which is great. Gives you something to watch in the meantime. Tomorrow, my wife and the boys have been out staining the fence in the backyard, and they're about half done, but I promised my wife in the morning I would fix the 3 fence slats that are broken. So we got to do that tomorrow before we do anything else. I don't know how long that'll take. When that's done, I should be able to get back in the shop, and hopefully I can finish this Chaos back here, and I got another pin going, and who knows, we may start some other projects tomorrow. We may go up and get some blanks and start another Chaos blank, number 1, another Chaos glue up, and number 2, if I have time, I may start on this new blank idea I have. So I'll let you guys know what's going on. Take care. See you in the morning.